Have you ever wondered how a faceless YouTube channel sharing stoic wisdom could make thousands of dollars each month? Take this channel, for example. Over the past few years, they've gained over 146 million views, and according to Social Blade, they're earning around $7,000 per month just by posting simple stoic-themed videos. Their channel is growing fast, with millions of views pouring in every month. If you've ever tried creating motivational or philosophical content and just couldn't get the results you wanted, don't worry, you're not alone. Most channels make the same mistakes. But here's the good news. When stoic wisdom is done right, it doesn't just get views, it has the potential to go viral. In this video, we're not just talking theory. We're going to create a stoic-themed YouTube channel together, step by step, using AI tools. You'll learn how to write engaging scripts using AI tools like ChatGPT, generate high-quality images with AI software, animate those images to create dynamic, eye-catching visuals, edit everything seamlessly in CapCut, adding transitions and effects, choose the perfect background music to match the tone and mood, and finally, we'll show you how to monetize your channel effectively with ads and affiliate marketing. And stick around, because at the end of this video, I'll reveal a monetization trick most stoic channels completely miss, but it could be your biggest moneymaker. I've seen channels like this grow from a few hundred views to millions, and one stoic channel alone made $10,000 in ad revenue in just a few months. Now, I know what you're thinking. Sure, that sounds great, but how do I actually start my own channel and make that kind of money? Don't worry, I've got you covered. In fact, it's easier than you think, and you don't need to be an expert. All you need is a little help from our good friend ChatGPT and some AI magic. We're going to walk through the entire process step by step. First up, we'll create your very own stoic YouTube channel. Let's kick things off by heading over to youtube.com. Click on that fancy little profile icon at the top right, which makes you feel like you're about to do something important. Now, we'll click switch account because we're about to level up and scroll down to view all channels. Once you find it, click on it like you've done this 100 times. It's like you're opening a secret door to YouTube greatness. Now, here's where the magic begins. Click on create a channel and let's make it official. But before we hit create, we need to find a name that screams, I'm full of ancient wisdom and deep thoughts. And for that, we'll call in our trusty sidekick, ChatGPT. Okay guys, you'll find a doc file linked below this video with all the prompts I used today. Go ahead and open that up. Once you've got it, take out the first prompt, which is all about generating a stoic-inspired channel name. Now, let's open a new tab and head over to the ChatGPT page. Paste it into ChatGPT and let it work its magic. In my case, I decided to go with Stoic Path. Sounds like I'm about to drop some serious life-changing knowledge, right? Anyway, pick the name you like, highlight it, and copy it. Just don't pick Stoic Path because, you know, that's mine, unless you want us to be channel twins. Now that we've got our brilliant name, let's head back to YouTube, paste the name in, and hit create. And just like that, your stoic YouTube channel is born. Take a moment to bask in the glory of this moment, because you, my friend, are officially a YouTuber. Feels good, doesn't it? Like you're on the path to becoming the Marcus Aurelius of YouTube. Alright, now that we've got our stoic YouTube channel up and running, thanks to ChatGPT, it's time to finish setting it up. We need a short but punchy channel description and a handle name, which will be your unique username for the channel. Let's head back to YouTube. On the left-hand side, you'll see the Your Channel tab. Go ahead and click that, then select Customize Channel. A new page will pop up where we can make things official. Scroll down a bit until you see the handle section. This is where you get to give your channel a unique nickname. Now, don't be surprised if a few names are already taken. You might need to get a little creative until you find one that works. Once you've nailed down your handle, it's time for a fitting channel description. For this, we're going back to ChatGPT. Open up that doc file I linked in the video description, grab the second prompt, and paste it into ChatGPT. Add something like, I go with plus channel name, and let ChatGPT do what it does best. Once you've got the perfect description, copy it. Head back to the YouTube page and scroll down to the description section. Paste it in there. Happy with how it looks? Great. Don't forget to hit publish in the top right corner to save your changes. Congrats. Now your channel has a fancy new name and a description that makes it sound like you're ready to drop some serious stoic wisdom. But wait, we're not done yet. A channel isn't complete without a profile picture that really captures your stoic vibe. So let's go ahead and create a fitting one. Alright guys, now that we've got our channel name and description, it's time to create a profile picture that makes your channel look as wise as it sounds. We're going to use ChatGPT and Leonardo AI for this. Trust me, it's easier than it sounds. Let's start by grabbing the third prompt from the doc file. Open ChatGPT, paste the prompt in, and hit enter. What we're doing here is setting a foundation, basically getting ChatGPT to inspire itself. Yes, we're using AI to give AI inspiration. It's like a little brainstorming session with a robot. Once that's done, grab the fourth prompt from the doc file and paste that in too. Now in my case, my prompt wasn't quite specific enough for what we need. It understood we wanted a profile picture, but the result from ChatGPT is not good. This is where Leonardo AI comes in. While ChatGPT can generate some visuals, Leonardo Leonardo AI takes it to the next level. I've tweaked the prompt for you to get exactly what we want. Check out the revised prompt in the doc file so you don't run into any issues. Once we've got our revised prompt from ChatGPT, copy it and head over to Leonardo AI. If you don't already have an account, don't worry. It's free, and you get 150 daily credits, more than enough for what we're doing here. On the main page, click on Image Creation. Before you start, make sure Legacy Mode is enabled in the top right corner. This gives you access to more advanced settings. Now, under the prompt field, click on Fine-Tuned Model in the top left and choose Leonardo Kino XL. Trust me, I've tested all the models, and this one works best for profile pictures. Next, paste the prompt we created with ChatGPT and scroll down to Advanced Controls. This is where we'll make sure the image is perfect for YouTube. First, select a 1:1 aspect ratio, which is ideal for profile pictures, and set the resolution to 800 by 800. Now, in the top left, you can choose how many images to generate. You can go ahead and create 4 images at once, but here's a tip. Start with 2 images and then click Generate twice. This way, the images will vary, helping you get to your desired result faster. Creating 2 images will cost you 4 credits. If you want an extra variation like I did, it'll cost 8 credits in total. Once you've generated 4 images, take a moment to review them. Click on the one you like the most and hit Download Image. Now that we've got our masterpiece, let's head back to YouTube. Now click Upload in the picture section and upload your brand new profile picture. Once that's done, click Publish to save all your hard work. And just like that, boom, we've successfully created and uploaded a custom profile picture for your Stoic YouTube channel. With the help of ChatGPT and Leonardo AI, we've turned your ideas into reality in no time. Who knew creating a YouTube channel could make you feel this wise? Now, go ahead and admire your new profile pic. It's like Marcus Aurelius and modern design had a baby. As you can see, ChatGPT and Leonardo AI are invaluable tools for creating quick, efficient results. And with just a few steps, your channel now has a professional profile that's sure to impress. Now that we've got your Stoic-themed profile picture uploaded and looking sharp, let's make sure people can actually find your channel. YouTube isn't just about uploading videos, it's also a search engine. And believe it or not, it's linked closely to Google's search engine. That means if you've got the right keywords in place, your channel is way more likely to show up when people are searching for things like Stoic wisdom or how to handle life like a philosopher. I know. SEO sounds like one of those tech terms that only internet wizards understand. But don't worry, it's actually pretty simple to set up, and we've got ChatGPT to help us out. Let me show you how. First, open the DOC file and copy the 5th prompt. Then, head over to ChatGPT, paste that prompt into the input field, and get ready to work some SEO magic. But before you hit enter, you'll need to copy your channel description from YouTube and paste it where it says, insert the full description of your channel here. This helps ChatGPT create relevant keywords that are tailored to your channel. Once you've got the keywords generated, copy them and head back to YouTube. Click on Customize Channel, then scroll down to the bottom left where you'll see Settings. In the Settings menu, click on the Channel tab, and you'll see a section for adding keywords. Now, YouTube allows up to 500 characters for keywords, so paste them in carefully. If you've got too many, just add the most important ones that best describe your channel. Once you've added all your keywords, click Save, and boom, your channel is now SEO optimized. This means your channel is more likely to pop up in search results when people are looking for Stoic-themed content. And just like that, you're now a YouTube philosopher with a fully optimized channel ready to reach the masses. Not bad, right? With our channel name, description, profile picture, and SEO all set up, we've officially completed the channel creation process. Next up, we'll dive into writing the script for your first Stoic video. But for now, take a second to admire your work. Your YouTube empire is starting to take shape. Now comes one of the most important parts of your YouTube video, the script. A well-written script is what's going to keep your audience hooked, so we need to make sure it's top-notch. There are a couple of different ways you can go about writing your script. The first method is to use ChatGPT, but if you don't use the right prompt, the script might end up sounding too plain or, worse, boring, and we definitely don't want that. That's why I've created a great prompt, which, as always, you'll find in our doc file. Let's start with the first method, using ChatGPT. Open up the doc file, copy the 6th prompt, and paste it into ChatGPT. If you have the paid version, make sure to use the latest model for the best results. You'll notice that the more advanced model takes its time, thinking through the response before giving you the script. Have a look at the script it generates, and if it works for you, feel free to use it as is, or tweak it to fit your style. The second method is to get inspired by a video that's already proven to be successful. For this, head over to a popular Stoic YouTube channel and click on the Popular Videos tab. This will show you the channel's best performing videos. Click the video with the most views and take notes on what works well. Remember, you can't copy a script directly from YouTube. That's against the rules, but you can definitely use it as inspiration for your own content. A little tip, I like to use a Chrome plugin called Keywords Everywhere. there. It gives you insights right next to the video, making it easier to summarize the content with just one click. If you don't have that tool, no worries. You can still get great insights by reading the video description and checking the transcript section. Once you've gathered your inspiration, copy the 7th prompt from the doc file, paste it into ChatGPT, and combine it with the insights you've gathered. This way, you can craft a unique script that reflects your own voice and ideas. Be sure to modify it to fit your style so that the final result is completely yours. Remember, inspiration is fine, but your script should be original. So there you have it, 2 scripts created in record time. Take some time to look them over. Choose the one that suits your channel the best, and feel free to edit it however you like. Now that we've finished writing the script, the next step is to find the perfect voice. All right, now that we've got the script, it's time to bring it to life with a voiceover. We're aiming for a calm, authoritative tone that matches the stoic vibe. Think Gandalf meets Morgan Freeman, a voice that makes even the phone book sound profound. First, we'll head over to 11 Labs and create an account. You can sign in with Google, nice and easy. Once you're in, let's find the right voice. Click on Voices at the top left, and from there, go to the Library tab. Since we want something calm and deep, click on Narrative and Story. I think the first voice by John Doe fits perfectly, but feel free to pick another voice if you prefer. When you found the one you like, hover over it and click Add. This will add the voice to your library so you can use it later. Next, we go back to the top and click on Text to Speech to return to the input field. Click on the voice option below the input box and select the voice you just added. There's a Settings button next to the voice. Click that and you can adjust the stability, similarity, and style exaggeration. Don't be afraid to experiment until it sounds just right. Now, let's copy the first part of our script from ChatGPT and paste it into the input field. A little tip here, remove any unnecessary punctuation and paragraphs to save characters so you can fit more of the script in. 11 Labs gives you 10,000 characters per month on the free version, which should be enough for this project, but it's always good to optimize. Here's a pro tip. Avoid pasting more than 500 characters at once. If you add too much text at once, the speech can start to sound flat or boring. Splitting the text into smaller chunks will keep it engaging. Once you're happy with the text, click Generate Speech. Listen to the playback.
What if the secret to a happier, more resilient life was a 2000-year-old philosophy?
It sounds pretty good, but sometimes numbers don't come out perfectly, like 2000. If that happens, just write the number out in words. If the first version doesn't sound right, don't worry. 11 Labs gives you 2 additional versions with different vocal tones, or you can click Regenerate Speech to try again. Now let's generate the second part of the script. After generating, click the download button at the bottom right to save the audio file. A quick tip, make sure to name your files clearly so you don't mix them up later when you're editing the video. Once you've downloaded the first section, go ahead and copy the rest of the script into the input field and repeat the process. I'll speed things up a bit so we don't waste time, but the steps are the same. Now that we've generated and organized our voiceover, we're ready to move on to the next step, creating the visuals to match our script. Now that we've got our voiceover ready to go, it's time to give our stoic message some visuals. Imagine Marcus Aurelius walking through the ruins of ancient Rome, but with a touch of AI magic. We're going to use Leonardo AI to bring this vision to life. Let's get started by generating some stunning images that match the tone of your voiceover. First, open the DOC file and copy the 8th prompt. Paste that prompt into ChatGPT and let it work its magic. Once ChatGPT has generated the text, copy the first prompt it provides and paste it directly into Leonardo AI. For visuals, I recommend generating at least 2 images. This gives you a couple of options to choose from, so you can find the one that really fits. Here's a pro tip. After you've generated your first 2 images, click on the one you like best, download it, or just make a note of it. Now, head to the top of the page and click on Image Guidance. At the bottom, you'll see an option to upload image input. Click that. You can either upload the image you downloaded, or if you prefer, just go to Your Generations and select the one that fits your vision. Then hit Confirm. After that, adjust the strength setting to 0.20. This ensures that all the future images you generate will follow the same style, making everything feel consistent. Now, you don't have to do this. It's optional. I didn't do it for this video, but if you want all your visuals to match perfectly, it's a great technique to keep in mind. Now, we're going to repeat this process for all 10 prompts. Just paste each prompt into Leonardo AI and generate the images one by one. This way, we'll have a full set of visuals to complement our script. After generating all the images, we're ready to move on to the next exciting step, animating these images to make them come to life. Who knew creating Stoic-inspired visuals could be so high-tech? We're not just philosophers, we're digital artists now. Now that we've generated our set of images, we're almost ready to animate them. But before we jump into that, we need to upscale them for better video quality. Crisp visuals make a huge difference when it comes to keeping viewers engaged. While there's an option to upscale images in Leonardo AI, it does come with a fee, so we'll use Canva for this step since it offers a free option for upscaling. First, let's download all the images we like from Leonardo AI. I recommend using about 10 images for your video, but feel free to use more if you want. Here's a quick tip. Copy all the images into a dedicated folder to keep things organized and easy to find. Now let's head over to Canva. Start by opening a new project and selecting YouTube Video Chapter as the template. On the left-hand side, click on Uploads, then Upload Files to add all the images we just downloaded. Next, click on the first image to add it to the project. Right-click on the image and select Set Image as Background to adjust its size to fit the project perfectly. Now for the fun part, let's upscale. On the left-hand side, go to the Apps tab and select Image Upscaler. Click on the highest number available. In my case, that's 4x. Then click Upscale Image. After a short moment, your image will be available in higher quality. Click Add to Design to replace the original lower quality image. Once your image is ready, go to the top right corner, click Share, and then Download. In the bottom left, select JPG. Set the quality to 100 and change the size to 1.125. Click Download to save your upscaled image. Now we'll repeat this process for all the images we generated earlier. Don't forget to name your images and save them in that same folder we created earlier. It'll make things much easier when we move on to editing. Now that we've successfully upscaled our images, we're ready to move on to the next step, animating them. Now that we've upscaled our images to give them a crisp, high-quality look, it's time to bring them to life. We'll animate them to match the tone and mood of our stoic content. While Leonardo AI offers animation options, you'll need the paid version for that. Instead, we're going to use Kling AI, which is free up to a certain point. If you don't already have an account, go ahead and create one using your Google account. Now that we've upscaled our images to give them a crisp, high-quality look, it's time to bring them to life. We'll animate them to match the tone and mood of our stoic content. Once you're in, head to the main page and find the AI Videos tab in the middle. Click on it, then go to Image to Video. Now click on Click, Drop, Paste, and upload the first image that we previously upscaled. Here's a pro tip. Scroll down to the negative prompt section and type in distortion, disfigurement, low quality, grainy, logos, no hectic camera movements. Adding these will help us create smoother and more polished animations. Trust me, I've tested it a few times, and this really helps. Next, let's enter a prompt that fits the theme. Type in smooth camera movement around the statue. This will create a calm animation that fits perfectly with our stoic vibe. Once you've done that, click Generate, and Kling AI will do its magic. Once the first animation is done, go back to the top and click on the 3 lines with a dot next to them to access the menu. Head back to AI Videos, select Image to Video, and repeat this step for all the other images we've prepared. The animation process will take a few minutes, so grab a cup of coffee while the AI does the hard work. After all the animations are generated, it's time to download them. Simply click on the animation, and at the bottom right, you'll see a download button. Click it to save each animation to your computer. I recommend creating a separate folder to keep all the animations organized. It'll make the editing process a lot easier. So, to recap, we generated images using ChatGPT and Leonardo AI, upscaled them with Canva for better image quality, and animated them with Kling AI. Now that we've got our animations ready, it's time to add another important element, music. A good background track can set the mood for your video, and since we're creating a stoic, reflective vibe, we'll need something that fits. Let's find some copyright-free music to keep things simple and avoid any issues with monetization. For this, we'll head over to Pixabay.com. If you don't have an account yet, go ahead and create one. It's free. Once you're logged in, Pixabay offers a huge collection of music that's free to use. The most important thing is that the music we download is copyright-free, so we can monetize our videos without any worries. At the top of the homepage, you'll see a search bar. Let's type in Ancient Mysterious or Ancient Greek, something that fits the tone of our stoic theme. On the right side of the input field, you can select the category. Make sure to choose Music here. Once you've found a track that works, click the Download button on the right to save it to your computer. Now that we've found the perfect music for our video, we're ready to move on to the next step, editing everything together. And for that, we'll be using CapCut. I don't know about you, but I'm starting to feel like a full-blown content creator. We create our script, voice voiceover, images, animations, and music. We've got it all. Now that we have all of our assets ready, we're moving on to the fun part, editing everything together in CapCut. This is where we'll shape the final product, making sure everything flows smoothly and fits the Stoic theme. Let's begin by opening CapCut and clicking on Create Project. Once the project is open, head over to Modify and set the aspect ratio to 16:9. This is the standard for YouTube videos. Next, give your project a name. For example, you can call it 5 Stoicism Rules. Now let's go to Frame Rate and select 60 FPS for smoother video quality. Once everything is set up, click Save. Now that we've completed the setup, it's time to add all our files. You can click on the blue Import button to bring in your files, or you can drag and drop them directly from your folder into CapCut. This is my preferred method. Let's start by dragging the first voiceover file into the timeline, or you can click the blue plus button to add it. Next, we need to remove all the pauses from the voiceover. This step is crucial. It helps ensure that our video has the potential to go viral. Too many pauses will make the video sound slow and boring, which is the last thing we want. To trim the voiceover, go to the left center of the screen and click on the mouse symbol and select Split. Alternatively, you can press Ctrl-B to split the audio. It helps to enlarge the voiceover file in the timeline so you can easily see and cut out the pauses. Now, move the playhead to where you see pauses in the audio and trim the file by pressing Ctrl-B. Focus on removing all the big pauses. You can leave the small ones to keep the natural flow. Click on the pauses and delete them using the Delete key. Repeat this process until all the unnecessary pauses are removed. Once we've cleaned up the first voiceover part, we'll add the remaining voiceover files in the correct order. Select all the files, right-click on them, and choose Create Compound Clip. This merges all the pieces back together, ensuring everything flows seamlessly. Repeat this step for all your voiceover parts to finalize the audio. It's like piecing together a philosophical puzzle, cutting out the silence so our Stoic wisdom speaks clearly. Now that we've finished cleaning up the voiceover, it's time to add our animations to the timeline. This is where we start piecing together the visuals to match the narration. Let's get started by adding the animations. Just like before, you can either drag the animation files into the timeline or click the blue plus button to add them. Next, select all the animations and go to Speed in the top right corner. We're going to reduce the speed to 0.8. This will extend the duration of each animation and give them a smoother, more relaxed flow, perfect for the Stoic theme we're aiming for. Once the animations are in place, it's time to add transitions. Go to Transitions and choose the black fade transition. Drag the transition between 2 animations and in the top right, set the duration to 0.3 seconds. Then click Apply to All so that every animation has the same transition. As you can see, the animations don't match the voiceover just yet, but don't worry, we'll loop them shortly to make sure everything lines up. But first, let's add a few effects. Head over to Effects in the top left, click on Retro, and add Noise 2 to the timeline. Drag the effect over all the animations so it covers the entire sequence, and increase the speed to about 40. We're also going to add another effect. This time, let's choose Black Noise. Again, drag the effect over all the animations, but this time set the speed to 25. You can experiment here and add more effects if you like. Just find what works best for the look and feel you're going for. Now, go to Adjustment at the top and add Custom Adjustment to the timeline. In the top right under Basic, scroll down until you see Vignette. Set the value to around 30. Next, adjust the shadow to -10. Set the contrast to -5 and bump up the saturation to 10. Feel free to tweak these settings to match your vision. Once done, drag the adjustment across the timeline so it covers all your animations. Next, head to Filters at the top and add Black Forest to the timeline. Set the intensity to around 40. This gives the animations a theme-appropriate look. Drag the filter over all the animations so it's applied to the entire sequence. Now, watch the video again to see how everything looks. If something doesn't fit quite right, make any adjustments until you're happy with the result. This is where creativity comes into play. Once you're satisfied with the visuals, select everything except the voiceover files, right-click, and select Create Compound Clip. This will merge all the visuals into one seamless clip. With the animations merged, go ahead and copy the clip, then paste it multiple times into the timeline until the animations match the length of the voiceover. Adjust the speed so that the animations sync perfectly with the voiceover. Don't forget to add a fitting transition between the clips for a smooth flow. Next, let's add our music. You might notice that the duration of the music is shorter than our video, but that's not a problem. Go to Speed in the top right and adjust the speed of the music to slow slow it down until it matches the length of the video. You can fade out the music at the end if you like, though it's not necessary. After that, lower the volume of the music and increase the voiceover volume in contrast. This way, the music will be a subtle background sound and won't overpower the voice. Once that's done, listen to the video again and adjust the volume where needed. It's important that the voice is clear, but the music should still create a relaxed atmosphere for the video. Now, let's add captions to the video. Head to Captions at the top and press Generate. Keep in mind that this feature is available for Plus members. With captions, viewers are more engaged since they can read along with what's being said. Once CapCut has automatically added the captions, go to Templates and choose a style that fits your video. Adjust the font size, make sure it's not too large, and place it at the bottom center of the screen. Sometimes, parts of the captions might be missing, as CapCut doesn't always generate everything perfectly. In this case, I recommend generating the captions a second time to fill in any gaps, then delete any duplicates. Once everything looks good, let's render the video. Right-click on any clip in the timeline, select a render, and click Whole Timeline. After watching the video one final time, if you're happy with it, click Export in the top right. The export window will open, and here you can make any last-minute adjustments. Be sure to check if CapCut detects any copyright claims by clicking Check Copyright. If everything is clear, hit the blue Export button to finalize your video. And just like that, we've pieced together our first Stoic-inspired video. Now, let's move on to the final touch, creating a YouTube thumbnail that's sure to catch attention. For this, we'll use Canva. Now that our video is fully edited and ready to go, the next step is creating an eye-catching thumbnail. The thumbnail is the first thing viewers will see, so it's crucial that it grabs their attention and sparks curiosity. Let's head over to the Canva homepage and find the YouTube Thumbnail tab. Click on it to start a new project. Now, go to Uploads. Since we previously upscaled our photos here, all the images from our video are already stored and ready to use. Choose a suitable image from your uploads, and at the top, you'll find an icon to remove the background. Click on that to isolate the main part of the image. Now let's add a background that helps the image stand out. Go back to the left menu and click on Background. I recommend choosing something dark so that the main image and text will pop. Once you've selected the background, enlarge the image of the statue's head to fit perfectly with the composition. It's time to add the text. Go back to the toolbar on the left and click on Text. Since I've already created a few thumbnails, I know roughly what I'm looking for, so I'll go to Recently Used to find the text styles I've worked with before. But here's where you can really let your creativity shine. Choose a suitable template and then enter your text. In my case, I'm writing 5 rules to change your life. A headline like this arouses curiosity in the viewer, increasing the likelihood they'll click on your video. Next, we need to make the text as clear and easy to read as possible. Adjust the size, line spacing, and letter spacing until it looks just right. Don't be afraid to play around with the settings a bit until you get a feel for it. Once the text is set, we'll change the color. I'm going with a yellow gold style for this thumbnail. It really stands out against the dark background. Our thumbnail is almost finished. I'm still not completely satisfied with the background though, so I'll change it again. Once you've found a suitable background, the thumbnail is ready. Click Download to save your finished thumbnail. The thumbnail is incredibly important because it's your first contact with the viewer. A well-designed thumbnail sparks curiosity and draws people in. If the thumbnail doesn't stand out, there won't be many clicks. Take your time and make it as good as you can. This is a critical step. Now that we've finished our thumbnail, we're ready to move on to the final step, uploading the video to YouTube. It feels like we're not just YouTubers, but graphic designers now, right? All part of the process. With our video edited and the perfect thumbnail ready, it's time to share it with the world. Let's get it uploaded to YouTube and ensure everything is set up for maximum reach. We'll take you through the steps to make sure your video stands out. First, head back to the DOC file and copy the 9th prompt. Then, paste it into ChatGPT and let it work its magic to generate a suitable title for your video. Once you've got a good title, rename your finished files with it. This will help boost your SEO. It's time to upload. Head over to YouTube and click on the upload button. Drag your video file into the upload window. It's that simple. Afterward, copy the video description from ChatGPT and paste it directly into YouTube's description field. This ensures your description is optimized for SEO and catches the eye of potential viewers. In the audience section, make sure to select No, it's not made for kids. This helps YouTube understand who your content is for. Next up, copy the relevant tags from ChatGPT or use a tool like VidiQ to find the best tags and paste them into the tags section. Let's select the language of your video. In my case, it's English. After that, choose the right category so your video reaches the right audience. If you're uncertain, ChatGPT can provide suggestions. For this video, education is the way to go. Don't forget to pick an appropriate subcategory as well. Next, add the custom thumbnail we created earlier. Take a moment to double-check all the details: title, description, tags, and thumbnail. When everything looks good, navigate to visibility and set it to public so everyone can enjoy your video. Click publish, and just like that, your first YouTube video is live. Congratulations, you're now an official YouTuber. See, it wasn't as hard as it seemed, just a little time and effort. With your video out there, let's dive into the most exciting part: making money with your YouTube channel. All right, let's talk about money. So, how do you make money from this channel? Well, there are a few ways. First, we can easily reach the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours needed to get monetized after a few uploads. Listen to me, these videos are long, and our audience is smart adults. We'll hit those numbers fast, so that watch hours will add up quickly. Obviously, the more watch hours you get, the more YouTube will pay you. That's how it works. Plus, the RPM will be high because our audience is made up of adults. Once we get monetized, maybe in just a few weeks after launching the channel, we're already looking at making a couple $1,000 per month from this income stream. But wait, I'm not done. Another way to make money is by selling merch. You can sell digital or physical products like t-shirts or mugs with your brand on them. Use some AI-generated images and put them on your merch. It's so easy to set up a shop like this with AI tools. Just link it in the pinned comment of your videos. If you're getting millions of views, some people will become super fans. They will love your AI images and might buy your merch. There's a real chance of making extra money this way. A third way is through affiliate marketing. You could promote other people's products, like Stoic books or philosophy books from Amazon. Honestly, the sky is the limit here. Use your imagination. So, if you enjoyed this video and love learning about AI, I just dropped a few more videos on my channel. I show you different ways to create content using AI. Check them out. They're really cool. Anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out the Google Doc below for a full step-by-step guide. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.